Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out redzonecoins.com for cheap and fast coins. You can use code ZERK for 10% off at checkout. Get 1,000,000 coins for $45.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over my predictions for the Madden 21 level master. Now, I will say these are pretty much just some random predictions, some players that I would like to see, some players that I think maybe would go good for the game at level master. If you guys didn't see my video that I did yesterday, I actually did my MUT master predictions as well, so if you want to check that video out, make sure you guys do so. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Todd Carrium for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, of course, before we actually get into going over my predictions for the level master, I want to go over the last couple of years of level master players and also something that I found pretty interesting. So, for the last 3 years, we have actually had defensive MUT master players. So we had Ryan Chancellor, we had Sean Taylor, and we've had Pat Tillman in the past 3 years. Not in that order, I believe it was actually Sean T first, then Chancellor, then Pat Tillman, if my memory serves me correct. But LaDainian Tomlinson, of course, is an offensive player. This is from Madden 18. LaDainian Tomlinson was the level master. So if they keep this trend going, if we get an offensive MUT master, we're probably going to get a defensive level master. If we get a defensive MUT master, we're probably going to get an offensive level master. Now, we don't know if it's going to be, just the cover athlete. It could just be Lamar Jackson as the MUT master, but I did make a prediction video yesterday. And if you guys are unfamiliar with what a level master is, in case maybe you didn't play Madden 20, basically you start off the year with a lower overall card. I believe this year we started off with, say, a 70 overall Torrey Holt. And then, of course, there are MUT levels. And as you progressively get higher in MUT levels, at certain milestones, you get tokens. Use those tokens to upgrade your level master, like Torrey Holt, from a 70 all the way up to a 99 throughout the year. Of course, he stops at different overalls. Like when we're at the beginning level of the game, I believe you only got up to 90 overall. So it gives everyone something fun to go ahead and grind for, because if you're really good at leveling up, as soon as the game comes out, you can get yourself a 90 overall player that's going to be a beast. Now, we don't know if he's going to be 90 overall to start off the year, if you can get him up to that level based on your maximum level, whatever, but just know that's how the levels work. So LaDainian Tomlinson was the first one that we got back in Madden 18 when they first introduced the new level master concept, and he was definitely a pretty good one. I do want to mention here, by the way, as I'm going to go through the next one, with Madden 19, we have had 2 running backs and 1 wide receiver so far with the level master. I honestly prefer for it to be a depth position player. So if we got someone on defense, I would definitely like to see like a cornerback or something. Offensively, I do like it being a wide receiver, because when we had the level master LT, I will say I was a big fan of the card. The card is really good. You guys can see it at 99 overall, 96 speed, 99 acceleration, 98 elusiveness, 97 spin, 96 juke move, 99 stiff arm, 97 carrying. I mean, the card was really good, but it kind of locked you into them, because I feel like if you go out and you buy a different running back, you have a 99 overall running back that you can't sell, you can't trade, you can't do anything with, just sitting there at running back number 2, which, I mean, some people still like to do that. Some people have some really good running back number 2 options, but for me, I feel like I'm wasting him if I go out and get a different back. So I definitely prefer for them to be at depth positions. Like this year, we had Torrey Holt. I had him at wide receiver 3 most of the year. Now, getting into Madden 19, this, of course, are his 99 overall stats. This is Ricky Williams. Not sure why it says he's a 0 overall, but there's some sort of glitch, I guess, with the Madden 19 database of these master players. But you guys can see at 99 overall, Ricky Williams did have 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 97 break tackle with that 94 truck, 96 spin, 95 juke, and 98 carrying. So a little bit more of a trucking back compared to the previous year where we had LaDainian Tomlinson. The next year, we got ourselves Ricky Williams. Again, not a huge fan of being locked into a specific player for the entire year, but Ricky Williams was an absolute monster. And then this year we got ourselves Holt, who has got 97 speed with 97 acceleration, 97 catch, and he also had 91 break tackle, 90 medium route running, 97 short route running, and 96 deep route running. Wasn't that great in terms of, catching traffic, spec catch, but he had solid after the catch with 93 juke move, 90 spin. I feel like Holt was always one of the better wide receivers in the game. Of course, was really good to have at the beginning of the year. Was always one of the faster wide receivers in the game as well. So you can see by the players that they give us, they're never going to be like the best player in the game at their position necessarily. Like Ricky Williams towards the end of the year, once we actually got like some better wide receiver, some better running backs, wasn't the best running back in the game. Same thing with LT, Holt, he's 6 feet tall, he's got good speed, but he's not that great in terms of catch traffic, spec catch, great route running, not like insane after the catch, but pretty good after the catch. You guys got to get the point here. They're not going to give us like a Randy Moss type player, I don't feel like, but they can give us some legend players, some pretty dang good players. So that being said, let me go over my predictions, and I want your guys' opinion as well on who you think we could get for the Level Master. So starting off the list, I'm going to go with Marshawn Lynch. Now, I was trying to think of some good running backs, and spoiler alert, there may be one other running back on this list here for you guys today, but I actually saw a comment on my video from Jackson Ketterman, so shout out to you. He said Marshawn Lynch would be a perfect Level Master, and I thought about it for a second, and honestly, I think I agree. And it seemed like a lot of you guys also agree with him. I saw some conversations going on. Leave some comments down below on who you think will be the Level Master. But in terms of running backs, right, I think that he is, it really depends on how they would make the card though, because if you guys take a look at how Madden 21 is built out with the new running archetypes, the running back system, it goes with their height, their weight, and everything. Lynch, I think, would actually be a pretty solid power back. Now, of course, I'm showing you stats based off his 99 overall draft card. I know we had a 95 overall card this year, but I want to see what his stats look like based off a 99 overall. You can see, 99 truck, 94 rate tackle, 99 carrying. The issue is Marshawn Lynch is a little bit slow. They never really juice up his speed, so I feel like they would need to make his speed a little bit better, and I feel like if they want to go, I feel like he's like a Ricky Williams type of Level Master, you know what I mean? Because he kind of has that big bruiser style to him. Ricky Williams cards were a little bit more elusive, but I feel like Marshawn Lynch could be the wave if they want to go with like a power back, but at the same time, the big thing is the skill stick in Madden 21. So I feel like they want to give you a player you can actually take advantage of that with. So as much as I think Lynch would be a really, really good level captain, I do want to put him on here, I don't think that he's going to be it because I feel like they want to give us a juking type of back. But if for some reason EA decides to not give us a juking style of Barry Sanders type back for the Level Master, I think Lynch would be kind of perfect. Now, since I already said there's going to be another running back on this list, let me just get him out of the way right now. Marshall Faulk. Now, here is the question that I have for you guys as well. Okay, so this is from Madden 18. This 91 overall Marshall Faulk at the beginning of the year was an absolute monster. I mean, this was the best running back in the game, but he never got another upgrade after this. Now, I know there were some allegations made against Marshall Faulk, so I think that's kind of why they decided to not give him any upgrades. I don't know if EA is willing to give him any sort of cards or not, but if they are, I feel like he would be an excellent choice. I think it'd be more so of a Madden 21 style of running back. You can see he's not much of a trucking back, but his catching is very, very good. His spin, his juke move at a 91 overall were pretty dang good. His speed, his acceleration, he's a very speedy, juking type of back, a little bit more older fashioned. This card right here is from his 2000 highlight. So I think that Marshall Faulk could be a pretty good one. I almost want to put LT on this list again, honestly, because LT, I feel like he's just such a perfect Madden 21 running back. Like, I feel like he would have been so good in Madden 20, and I hope he's in Madden 21. But I don't know if Marshall Faulk can potentially get a card here, but if he could, I think Faulk could be really, really good. Now let's just say EA was super happy about their Holt selection, and they think people really enjoyed the card, which I will say, people did definitely enjoy the card. It helped out a bit, it helped a lot of teams. One player I think they could actually go with that would be perfect for Madden 21 and for what EA wants to do anyways, and could be another way of this basically getting another Holt card without actually getting Holt, is to just give us Marvin Harrison. I don't know if you guys saw my video when Ultimate Legend Marvin Harrison came out, but the thing that I vividly remember about this card is that he is literally Torrey Holt 2.0. I mean, they are almost the exact same card. He's 6 feet tall, very similar speed, acceleration, catching stats. The catch traffic isn't there. The spec catch is barely there. Good route running, good catching. Good after the catch, elusiveness, juke move. It's all there. 95 agility. He is like a Torrey Holt clone with how they made these two cards this year. So I don't really want this one, I'm going to be honest. But I feel like as a solid prediction here, Torrey Holt and Marvin Harrison. Very, very similar players in terms of the way that EA makes the cards anyway. So I feel like Torrey Holt, if they liked how they went this year and they just want to give us another wide receiver like Torrey, they may just give us Marvin Harrison. Now, if they decide to go on the defensive side of things, and I know I had him on a video earlier as well this week, my top 10 flashbacks I'd like to see in Madden 21. If you guys haven't seen that video, check that video out. But Cam Chancellor has to make the return here, man. I am begging EA to give us a Cam Chancellor. I've seen all the comments. I know you guys want to see Cam back in the game, and I feel like Cam would make sense. They did give us, Mutt Master Pat Tillman this year, so they're definitely okay with giving us masters that are safeties. Cam Chancellor as a level master would be awesome. I think a big thing that's going to be in Madden 21 as well, like Enforcer this year was pretty big, but Avalanche seems like an even bigger X factor because the Avalanche, it's a guaranteed fumble if you're like running towards the line of scrimmage when you hit stick someone if they're activated. Cam Chancellor just sounds like the man that ability should be on first in Madden 21. Like, it just sounds like that's a Cam Chancellor ability. So Cam as a level master, although he'd probably be a little bit slow as a safety, can play good in the box. We already know that Ring's not going to be very good in Madden 21. Give us a great safety in Cam. And the final player that I'm going to mention here is going to be Eric Berry. So I really, really hope this one would come true too. In case they want to give us a safety, maybe can't do Cam Chancellor. I believe Eric Berry is still technically a free agent, so I think they have his rights. I mean, he was in Madden 20, but he didn't get any upgrades. He did have the power up, and then he had the base elite, but I don't believe Berry got any sort of upgrades at all in Madden 20. Well, in Madden 21, they could make him a master. I think a lot of people would really, really enjoy an Eric Berry card. He is definitely a fan favorite type of safety. Every single time there's an Eric Berry card out, everyone gets very excited. I remember BCA Eric Berries used to be something we would look forward to every single year. And then, of course, the BCA promo kind of went bye-bye, so that kind of sucked. But Eric Berry, I would think would be a very, very good level master if they can't do Cam Chancellor. And the other players on my list, I think I like as well. So let me know down below who you guys think could potentially be a level master for Madden 21. Let me know what you guys think about my list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.